Hello my boys, good morning. In this beautiful day I will give you a great farming strategy for doing breaches. It's also low investment, so you don't need to break the bank in order to do this strategy. It will give you good returns, good profit. We're gonna have a good time. When I'm farming breaches I pair it up with the Delirium mirror. This is because we get a lot of masters from breaches that will give you more progress towards the Deli mirror, that will give a lot of simulacrum splinters. And at the moment the price of simulacrum skyrocketed. Now it's close to 100 chaos orb, plus of this we get Delirium orbs on top and extra loot at the end. Here you have on the screen some gameplay footage so you know what to expect. At the end of the map you will want to kill the final mob boss and then you will collect the simulacrum, splinters, delirium or stack decks, cluster jewels and whatever else you get, because you will get plenty of stuff. Okay my boys, let's take a closer look at the loot that we can get from this farming strategy and then we will take a look at the Atlas skill tree and I will explain it. Good, so with this strategy expect a lot of breach stones. The most profitable one is Chayula of course, and the whole skill tree was tailored in order to get as many Chayula breach stones as possible and splinters. Not only that, we can even drop a full flawless Chayula breach stone from time to time. Don't expect many, but this is expensive. If you drop it, it's like more than 2 divine orbs. Expect a lot of splinters for simulacrum. Simulacrum raised up in price at the moment, which is great. Expect a lot of delirium orbs, yeah, that you can sell. Some of them can be good, crazy expensive. Expect a lot of stack decks at the end from the delirium mirror. Even raw currency you can get and other great stuff. Also a lot of cluster jewels. Maybe you want to do my method for crafting random large cluster jewels. I made a video 7 days ago. It's very profitable. Maybe you want to take a look at that crap. Good. Of course, on top of this, you will drop loot from the general map. Also, you have here, you can favor a map with a special divination card like the Apothecary, or here we have some good options. The Sephiroth or I see Brothers can scry Ivory Temple on the map that you're farming, which by the way I highly encourage to do on Jungle Valley. Jungle Valley or Dunes, these two are great for this strategy. Keep in mind, we're gonna talk about this again. Now let's open the skill tree and see what we get. First of all, in addition to the breach nodes, which are mandatory here, we add the Delirium mirror, I explained, for the simulacrum splinters and the Deli orbs that sell pretty good at the moment. Let's see what we have. First of all, you want to make sure that you have more chance to find a Chayula guy, because Chayula bridgestones are the most expensive. They are used in the field. You know, if you want to do the field Maven invitation, you need a Chayula bridgestone, which is great. Here at the top we have also some important nodes. Let's take a closer look. This will trigger from time to time. You will have shit ton of breaches in that map if this triggers, and here it's another one that can drop even flawless breach stones. So this breach boss is defeated when your map has 4% chance to drop a breach stone, and we're using in combination with a special SCARAB that will guarantee to have the breach bosses in our maps, meaning many more chances to drop full breach stones, yeah, in addition to the splinters. And those breach stones can also be flawless breach stones, which are very expensive. Good, let's see what else to explain. Yeah, these are pretty basic, you know, more magic monsters, monster density, nothing exceptional here. Breaches, you might have 5% increased monster density. More monsters means more experience, more loot, which by the way, I forgot to tell you, with this strategy you get a lot of experience. Let me see if there's something special to explain. We want some explicit modifiers because you can get the loot from the map. Here we take these nodes, so this gives explicit modifiers, these clusters. And the last point, if you don't know where to pick, just take more quantity nodes. Yeah, if you have less points, you will unspec some of these nodes. No problem, you will copy everything as you see here. Let me see, something exceptional to explain here. No, the strategy is pretty easy. Here I took this keystone just because when we're putting Eater of Worlds on the map device, from time to time you might find out of nowhere a Divine Orb Altar or Exalted Orb Apple, etc. And we want to have the upsides, yeah, so we get more of them. This is it. You will just take this keystone and we'll stop here. Yeah, because if you get a Divine Orb Altar and you have a low chance for Divine Orbs, you will start crying, and I don't want that. Good. Yeah. So again, the Atlas PoE planner will be in the description of this beautiful video. Now let's explain the juicing for this mechanic. We go to the fragment tab, SCARABS. You will use 4 breach SCARABs that will add 8 breaches guaranteed in your maps. And you want this or lordship. So all these breaches will contain guaranteed a breach lord, a breach boss. And that boss can drop a full stone or even a flawless stone, and this guarantees it. This is the setup that we're gonna run. These SCARABs are very common, are not expensive. This is a low investment strategy that you can do. For the maps, I highly encourage to run Jungle Valley or Dunes. Both are great in terms of layout. And you can even scry, as I explained, you scry a good divination card maybe on Jungle Valley, maybe you scry Ivory Temple onto Jungle Valley, because the Sephiroth and I see Brothers have a higher chance to drop from a card like Apothecary, for example. Better odds of dropping. Yeah, this is a tip that I will give you. Now let's run a map and see what's this all about. We're gonna do it with live commentary. So I have a regex filter for this build, which by the way, if you love the build, I'll put the build guide in the description of this video so you can do it if you want. Yeah, we need to apply a regex filter because some modifiers can break the build. You select the correct skill tree, you put Itero Volts, and here we put breach on the map device. Here it is. We put it breach and we hit it. You'll see how easy it is, man. So make sure that you have a build that's capable of doing big area of effects. Okay, my boys, once inside you will take the Delirium Mirror. Then you look for the breaches. And start opening them one by one. You want to look on the minimap for the bosses. So this hands is guaranteed because of the SCARAB that we use to drop the boss. Here we have the boss, you will kill him. And you also want to open all these hands. So now we have a quality of life, you no longer need to click the splinters in your maps, which is too good. You just go and at the end the splinters will drop next to you. Let's take this. Oh la 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 la. Open the next one. By the way, in this strategy you get a lot of experience too, so expect a lot of experience with this strategy. Because there are monsters everywhere. Okay, let's kill the boss. With my build here, I need to detonate some monster packs and then I will go to the boss and he will take a lot of damage. So the first step is to detonate some monsters. This is a self-ignite build regarding the Fulcrum Chieftain. So the Fulcrum stuff will make us to get self-ignited and we become a living bomb. This is how you play it. Again, the build guide will be in the description of this beautiful video. Yeah, so I always use Fulcrum Chieftain for doing Harbingers and Breach and Abyss. It's great for this content. And so we'll detonate. Look, this is because of the map. We have a lot of item quantity and also the explicit effect modifiers, yeah, so expect a lot of loot. Now let's kill this bad boy. Nice. So these bosses, when you kill them, they have a small chance to drop a full breach zone in addition to the splinters. Okay. If you notice, splinters drop. You need to collect them. They will drop. After the breach ends, they will start dropping the splinters. We want to kill as many monsters as possible because this will also give you progress for the Delirium Mirror. So we get more rewards towards the end. Oh la 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 la. Oh la 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 la. Hi ho, hi ho. So you want to take the breach hands, yeah? Wanna take it. Let's do these bad boys. Collect the... This will get transformed into a breach zone, so you want to click the splinters at the end. So farming breach in 3.26 is much more better because they added that quality of life where the breach stones drop at the end at the full stack, you know. Great quality of life. Oh, la, 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 la. Nice. You want to read the altars fast, just in case you get a divine orb altar. Take this, you see. The splinters, you need to pay close attention to pick them up. Also, by the way, the Delirium Mirror gets paused. When I'm opening a breach, it gets paused. Which is a good quality of life. Oh, here we have two bosses. Oh, no, didn't want it to drop. Expect the breach stone. Like every 2 maps, they drop often, you know, but when I'm doing a presentation, usually I don't drop it. They want to ruin my video, you know. No problem, no problem. You need to trust POE that this is profitable. Simulacrum splinters are also more valuable at the moment because voice is raised up in price. We get a lot of them. Yeah. You want to collect at the end, especially splinters of Chayula. So 100 splinters, it's a full breach stone. Now let's do the boss here. You want to kill the boss because it will drop more progress for the simulacrum, yeah? Daily mirror. Yes, put it here. Here is the boss. Now, in order to do damage, I need to detonate some enemies first. This is how my build works here. So you go into some monster packs. You need to trigger some detonations. Now the boss will die fast. Check his life. Depends on the build that you're playing. Good, you see, now we stop the delirium mirror and we collect the rewards. Let's see what we get. Usually expect over 100 simulacrum splinters, which is nice. Expect delirium orbs, which also sell good. 300 splinters form a full simulacrum, yeah? And a lot of bridgestones, a lot of splinters. This farm is just too great. My boys, and that's it. If you have questions or want to do my Fulcrum Chieftain build, open the description of this video, or you can join the guild Discord server. We have 2 support channels for the build. Here you can interact, you can post your POB, you can ask questions and more. So it's very sexy in case you want to join it. Enjoy the rest of the day and good luck.